The most valuable thing everyone in this room possesses is time. It's time. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't have no time, what good is that money going to do? Time is all you have. Time is all you have. You know, years ago, there's some guys that got together and they wrote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." That means everybody in this room is created equal. How long do you have to be successful? Anybody know? 24 hours. You have 24 hours to be successful. Everybody has 24 hours to be successful. No matter who you are, you have the same, everybody wakes up and goes to sleep to the same 24 hours. 24 hours. So you have 24 hours to be successful. It's up to you what you do in those 24 hours. You don't have years, you don't have months, you don't have decades, you don't have weeks. You have 24 hours to be successful. You break your day down to 24 hours to be successful. If you sleep 8 hours, and you go to school for 8 hours, how long do you have left to be successful?
8 hours.
8 hours. 8 hours. It don't matter who you are and live on this earth, that's all you have is 24 hours. So you got to make up in your mind, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to give in those 24 hours? That's all success is. Success is so simple. It's so simple. But like Mr. Kitchen said, it ain't easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. And if it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would do it. So you got to take those 24 hours and you got to break them up. You got to break them up. You got to manage those 24 hours. You got to manage those 24 hours. Like I said, if you're taking 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours in school, 2 hours you might spend on talking to your friends, a couple hours you might spend on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You're losing time to be successful. You're losing time to be successful. You have to do everything you can do in 24 hours to be successful. If that means you got to give up sleep, that's what you have to do to be successful. If it means you have to spend less time with your girlfriends, that's what you have to do to be successful. I guarantee if you're successful, they'll be there for you, no matter what you have to sacrifice. If you have to do some tears, some blood, whatever it takes to be successful, you have to make up in your mind, that's what you want. That's what you want. All it takes to be successful is being in the right place at the right time in front of the right people doing the right things. I'll say that again. All it takes to be successful is being in the right place at the right time doing the right thing in front of the right people. But when you get that chance, are you going to be ready? Are you going to be ready when you get that chance? When you're in front of the right person doing the right thing at the right time, are you going to be prepared? See, that's all life is. It's being prepared. Being prepared for an opportunity. You got to be prepared for an opportunity. Opportunities are always going to present themselves. But you have to be prepared for them. So that means that if practice is over at 6, that means after everybody's gone, you practice another hour. You practice another 2 hours. If class is over and everybody's going home, you spend an extra hour in the book just to get it. You spend an extra hour in the book just so you be prepared. Because when that opportunity presents itself, you want to be ready. You want to be ready. And what's going to take you over the top is that desire. It starts with desire. Everything starts with a desire. Everything in life, every opportunity that you take starts with a desire. It starts with a desire. If you don't want to be there, if you don't want to do it, then it's not going to be productive for you. It's not going to be productive for you. I remember back in the days when I was in school, I didn't want to be there. And every time I got my report card, it showed that I didn't want to be there. And I got my F's and I got my D's. It showed that I didn't want to be there. But years later, it was evident that I didn't pay attention, that I didn't put the effort in, that I wasn't being prepared for the opportunities that were going to come. People offer jobs. If I don't have the skills, it's up to me. That's that accountability. You have to have accountability. You have to say, you are where you are because of you. You are where you are because of you. You have to be accountable. You have to take that accountability, and then when you get to where you want to get, you go where you want to go, then you say to yourself, I'm here because of me. I'm here because of me. But you got to want it. And you got to be able to start setting goals. Big goals, small goals. Every time you set a goal, it's going to give you confidence. Every time you set a goal and reach a goal, don't let that be the last time you set a goal. Because life is about progressing. It's about moving forward. When you stop growing, what's the next step? The minute you stop growing, you start dying. The minute you stop growing, you start dying. No matter who we are, that's what happens. When we stop growing, we start dying. So you got to continue to move forward. You got to continue to grow. You got to continue to develop yourself. You are responsible for whatever you do. You got to pick up good books. You got to hang around the right people. Everything got to be right. The right place at the right time in front of the right people doing the right thing. Fellas, we just want you to be prepared. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to get you ready for life. And life is not easy. I tell you that. I tell anybody that life is not easy. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are. If you got $1 million in the bank, you still got some problems. You got 50 cents in the bank, you still got some problems. So it don't matter who you are, you're going to deal with problems. Life is hard for everybody. Life is hard for everybody. It's going to knock you down. It's going to knock you down. But you got to know that you want something in life. You got to know that you're born for a purpose. As guy Mark Twain said, the two most important days in a man's life is the day he's born and the day he finds out why. And the day he finds out why. See, we don't want y'all to just drift through life. You're on this earth for a purpose. You're on this earth for a purpose. To help people, to achieve things, to achieve greatness, to achieve the greatness that's already inside everyone in this room. And sometimes you need those skills to unlock that greatness.